Alright, so today we are not talking about One Piece. We are going to start doing anime episode reactions. Not just One Piece, but everything else I watch. And the first thing we're starting with today is Vinland Saga. I'm on season 2, episode 14. Beginning of the show low-key confused me. Cause I didn't know what actually was going on, I'm not gonna lie. I just see Vikings and people fighting and shit like that. Thorfinn he went from this kid who just wanted to fight to seeing his dad die, and then now he just wants to kill everybody. And so I'm just watching, I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? What's the point of the show? But when we got to season 2 and Thorfinn, bro became a slave, and he actually had to start going through shit and getting that character development. Because once he killed Ashkelon, he basically had no purpose in life. And the thing is, he didn't even kill him. Canute was the one who did it, and he had to for specific reasons. So Vinland Saga, to me, it definitely has nothing to do with Vikings or things like that. It definitely, obviously Thorfinn is the main character, but I just genuinely feel like this story is being told straight through Thorfinn and through Canute too. No matter what, violence is always going to happen. With Canute in season 1, let's just be honest, he was a bitch. I'm not gonna lie, he was just not a true prince. He didn't want to fight. He didn't want to do any of these things. And then when his man died, that's when he he just felt like he had to, do something about that. We get to season 2, and now the curse of the crown, all the things he said, I'm going to avoid all that. He's basically turning into what his dad was. No matter what, history is going to repeat itself. The violence is always going to happen. And the episode that I'm on right now, and quite literally, the farm that Thorfinn and them are on is about to get stormed by Canute. Canute wants more land. They need more money. And Catel's farm, they literally, bro, I don't know what he was sucking off the previous king or something, because there's no way he let him keep all that land, or I don't know how he even acquired all of that and was able to build that big wealth. It was just so much. But now he's about to get all that taken by Canute. So we're about to see what happens with that though. But the craziest thing that I had seen, bro. So we know the girl. Yeah, Einar. I'm gonna just put his face up on the screen, and then we're just gonna go from there, right? But him, right? And then the girl that he was trying to talk to, right? The one that was sleeping with the Catel and his woman and all that, right? I'm thinking that when I had found that out originally, I was like, damn, he got his bitch took, and he can't have her. And then come to find out, she can't even really be freed for real, because that Catel wants to keep her type shit, right? So that's already causing him trouble, and he's just gonna wait, try to free her. They're having this whole, him and Thorfinn was talking about oh, what are we gonna do? Are able to be freed? Because long story short, they got to offer that they can either stay on the farm and be retainers, which I'm not gonna lie, if they do that, that would be insane. Because the way it was either that or they could just go and be free. But obviously, his lady couldn't be free. But then come to find out, a slave had escaped. And this escaped slave, Ironhide, yeah. The girl's name was Ironhide, right? And the slave escaped, saw Ironhide, and screamed out, "My beautiful wife." And Einar was right there. I was like, what? I want you to imagine you love somebody. You're starting to fall in love with somebody. You already find out that she's been not intentionally, but she has relations with your master. Then now come to find out she's married. And then, bro, we find out that Catel gave her a baby. Bro, if I was recording myself on the couch when I was reacting to that episode, I was genuinely up out of my seat. Because I didn't expect it. Okay, the baby, I could expect that. But for the slave to be her husband, and then Einar seeing all of that, I was just I couldn't imagine that was you. Imagine that was you, and you were in his position. That is insane. So now that we got that little affair out the way, we talk about Thorfinn. We talk about his real character development. That whole little arc where he was having that dream with Ashkelon, and when they were fighting the retainers at that one point and he got knocked out, then he went into the little dream with Ashkelon, and they were in they weren't in Valhalla, but all the dead warriors from all the wars, they were just fighting each other. Ashkelon basically saying that's basically what these wars are fighting for. It's just literally just internal fighting and internal death. That's literally all it was. And was basically just trying to tell Thorfinn that hey, you don't want this. I know you don't. Your whole sole purpose was to kill me. I'm already dead. So why don't you just go live your life, become a true warrior that doesn't just kill people, that just, kill people. And like that whole dream and the whole progression with that, it was beautiful. Cause you really can see from the moment his dad died to the moment that Canute killed Ashkelon till that dream, all the in between that happened, his character development was actually like insane. Bro, we had to talk about Leaf-san, because I want you to imagine, bro has been traveling throughout all this. He's been traveling to find Thorfinn. He got someone that kind of looked like Thorfinn, and was using him as a reference for who he all should find. He ended up running into Cattell on this island, and is now en route to actually see Thorfinn. So they're probably gonna end up going back to Iceland or something, because all the character development that Thorfinn has had. Just when you think about a W Mans, if he's not the first one that comes to mind, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. Do you have anybody sailing the sea for you for that long to find somebody like that? Like that is nuts. That is insane. He's really been through trials and tribulations and hell and back to try and bring Thorfinn home. And even when he saw Thorfinn at his lowest, when he was still in his little true warrior type of phase and still wanting to kill Ashkelon and just killing everybody, and he literally saw Thorfinn at his worst, still tried to bring him back. Thorfinn ran away. He still wanted to try and save him. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Actually, it's beautiful. And I think the whole theme of this story with what a true warrior really is, it's a great theme. Because it's like I said in the beginning of the video, where a violence is always going to repeat itself, this, that, and the third. But what these warriors are really trying to achieve, and get to Valhalla and kill all these people, but really being a true warrior is just not doing any of these things. Why are we just killing each other just to kill each other? Why are we just taking people's land and take people's land? Honestly, it's what's going on today in real life. When I think about One Piece, and I think of all of the world issues that it talks about, what Vinland Saga does is essentially there's a certain part of One Piece that just tackles that, which is essentially the world government trying to control everything. But in Vinland Saga, it's just everybody fighting to control land, because that's how it was back in the day. People were just fighting and just killing each other just for more land. But yeah, Vinland Saga, it's insane. It's definitely, I feel like after I finish this, it's gonna definitely be in my top 5, if not top 10. I wasn't expecting season 2 to be this good. Season 1, the beginning of it lost me, but the end of it saved it. And then the beginning of season 2, again, I was like, what the fuck is going on? But then it picked up after episode 3 or 4. I was like, oh shit, okay, this shit's getting real. But yeah, man. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you haven't watched Vinland Saga, make sure you go watch it. Not sponsored by Crunchyroll, but Crunchyroll, you want to help your boy out, you know what I'm saying? I could always use a sponsorship, but the business email, it's in the description, along with my Twitch, my other YouTube, my TikToks, my Twitch, bro. If you want to see these live, me talk about anime, all that other stuff, the Twitch link, it's in the bio. So go ahead and click it. But other than that, I'll catch y'all in the next episode reaction or episode discussion. Whatever you guys could consider this to be, consider it that. And I will see y'all in the next video.